Alright guys, welcome back to another one here on my channel. I've done a video on my new Clio 197. If you don't know, I've got a Clio 197. I keep saying that. I've done a video on my plans of it, and in that I briefly talked about what was wrong with the car, like the things that I needed to change. In this video, it's going to be a dedicated video to all the things wrong with the car. It's a bit of a negative video. I end up doing it with all the cars that I've had. First thing I want to say, this car is fine. This car is almost perfect. It's had like the phaser, the belts done mechanically. Well, mechanically, it's pretty spot on. It's just a small couple of problems around the car which I'm going to show you about now. Nothing bad, nothing detrimental, but I like to do these videos, so if I was ever to make the car perfect, which with this car I think I am, these are the things I would fix. So hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like and subscribe, comment any suggestions or improvements, and let's get on with the things that are wrong with the Clio. Thing number one is in the boot. It's an unfortunate thing. The previous owner before me decided to fit these speakers in the parcel shelf. They aren't wired up, and obviously to fit them he's made a hole in the parcel shelf. Parcel shelves aren't the cheapest thing to buy, and I've got to get a new one. So yeah, that's the first problem. That's quite annoying because it actually looks tacky. It rattles about. Speaking of speakers, he's also changed all the speakers as well. I said changed, not upgraded, because there's no way these are better than the standard speakers. I can't get a video. There's like no bass. I tried to mess with the settings. It's like a flat line. There's no bass, there's no depth to the songs. If you know me, I do like songs. Back speakers don't even work. These ones, they just look tacky, like there's no cover on them. And the head unit, he's changed it, but it's not Bluetooth, so it's like a waste of time because I've still got to plug in my phone. So that's all things that I'm going to change. I'm going to get a proper sound system, not like a sub and everything, just speakers that actually do what they're meant to do. Get a Bluetooth head unit, and realistically I think that's the sound system done. So fix the parcel shelf, so get a new one, change all the speakers, get a new head unit. And unless I'm forgetting something, I think that should make, it's not, I'm not saying it's going to be like a show-stopping sound system, but a sound system that actually works and it isn't just like a flat line. If I'm being picky, the wheels aren't perfect. This one's not too bad, but you can see on each of them there's like it's like they've been scratched and there's like a yellow paint either under them or it's been scratched into a yellow paint. You can kind of see it here. I don't know if it's yellow paint or like a form of rust because it feels weird. Whatever it is, they aren't perfect. They need to be redone. The reason I haven't redone them is because I'm debating going for a secondary colour, whether that be liquid yellow or alien green. I haven't decided yet, but whatever colour I choose will be the colour of the calipers. I don't want the wheels to clash with the calipers, if that makes sense. I've never been a fan of black wheels. I think it's quite shit, but it does work on this car, so let me know your thoughts. But either way, the wheels need to be redone, whether I redo them in another black or I go for like a silver or even a white. White would be quite punchy. Whether I change the wheels completely or redo these, I don't know. And from memory, there's only one other problem, which is quite a big problem because it affects everyone. It's the noise that comes from the engine. So there's a whistling noise. It's just had a new alternator, and from what I'm told, I'm not a mechanic. Well, I'm meant to be a mechanic. I'm a trained mechanic, but I ain't got a clue. The belt on the alternator is like we're whistling. It only does it occasionally. I don't know if it's not sat on there properly or if it's the wrong belt. But he's obviously had the whole front end off. This bumper doesn't sit very nice. I'm not going to get a clip of it because it is the most annoying noise ever, but it's just a constant whistling noise when I'm not on power, if that makes sense. If I'm just sat idling, the whistling noise is atrocious. I've had like 4 people say, oh, that sounds all right, like think it's going to break. It's not a good look, so that is something that I'm going to address. Just can't be bothered at the moment. Hopefully you've enjoyed. No. There was 2 other things. Well, one of the reversal lights was out, so I just upgraded them to proper LED ones. You can see it in there, just then they actually work. And one of the side lights was out, so I replaced it. And that's going to be the next video, because unless I did something wrong, the side lights were very hard to change. That's all I'm going to say. So stay tuned, I guess, for one of the future videos where I go in depth with the major problems with the Clio that I've personally had. Again, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so I might have been wrong. It doesn't matter. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. I just want to say this car is perfect. Well, not perfect, but this car is immaculate. I don't regret getting it. There's no problems with it. This video is just to say, if I wanted to make it perfect, this is what I'd do. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.